Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages of WWF Magazine. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and we're getting into April 1988, Hulk Hogan on the cover. Lots of cool stuff in here. The main event, Hogan's title stolen, all that good stuff. We're going to get into that real soon. But first, I'd like to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF Magazine memories, your favorite issue, your first issue, favorite article, things that you love about the magazine. I'd love to hear about that. Of course, please share this with anyone you think may like it as well. And of course, please like the video. That helps a lot too. All right, April 1988, Hulk Hogan on the cover. Let's get into the pages. All right, guys, April 1988, Hulk Hogan on the cover. Hogan's title stolen, a vengeful giant takes the belt with a little help from his friends. Wrestlemania 4 inside details Hulk's plans. Ultimate Warrior Hercules plans for his destruction, and Matilda, can she get her teeth into a six-man brawl? Heenan protests. And up here in this issue, Elizabeth at home, Tunney explains the rules, and DiBiase disagrees. Down here you've got saying it's the #1 wrestling magazine in all the land. Alright, April 88, let's get into it. I got that March 4th, 88 in the mail. And I would continue to get them in the mail from that point on. Let's move this so you can take a good look at the table of contents page. And we keep going. You've got your action line. You've got your 88 calendar. And here we've got a new Coliseum video ad. You've got Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Saturday night's main event, and the Best of WWF Volume 15. Saturday night's main event, the greatest hits. So that is a pretty cool ad. Some of those are really good. I love that Saturday night's main event one especially. Alright, moving on. We got Around the Ring. And we've got Join the Official WWF Fan Club. Now, it's only $9.95. Fan Forum Outback Jack. WWF list of... And you've got entries from Rick Martel, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, Bam Bam Bigelow, Billy Jack Haynes, Randy Macho Man Savage, Nikolai Volkoff, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. Oh, here's the back issues. It has changed. And now Bam Bam's featured. I believe it was Elizabeth up to this point, and I believe the magazines themselves have changed. You can only get to, that's your oldest you can get. And I think that's when I ordered it, because I said, hey, like, I need to get this before that one goes away. Up, the WrestleMania tournament, WWF Championship tournament, and of course I filled it in on how it went. But that is the way it was in WWF Magazine. You know, it was obviously blank other than the first round, but I filled in all the stuff as time went on. And then Hulk-Size Your Room, the Hulk Hogan light switch plate, which I've said in other videos. I had in my room as a child, and when I bought my house and moved in, my wife and I decided we're going to take the one that I had as a child and make it the light switch in my son's room. So it's still there now. Personality profile, Dino Bravo with Frenchie Martin. Yeah, so Johnny V must have been gone because Valentine now is with Jimmy Hart and Bravo is with Frenchie Martin. A talk with Jack Tunney. I guess he's explaining how it's going to work at WrestleMania 4 as part of the WWF Championship Tournament. Battle of the Titans. Bam Bam wins Bunkhouse Brawl. Bigelow battles his way to victory. Wait a minute, guys. I was at this event. This is the Bunkhouse Brawl from the Nassau Coliseum. I'm pretty sure they only did it at the Nassau Coliseum, but this is obviously the one. I mean, you've got guys in like Islander stuff. So I don't know who's at the Rougeos. I don't even know who it is. Bam Bam won the one that I was at. Now, granted, I've had this magazine forever. I probably knew back in the day that I was there, but it's been a long time since I looked at this. So that's crazy. I've actually discussed that wrestling event in one of my episodes of Federation Nation. You guys should go and find it. I will put the link at the end of the video, and you can get it there, or just go through Federation Nation and you'll find it. It was called I Was There, the Bunkhouse Brawl. So that's pretty funny. There you go. Nassau Coliseum. It's clearly the one, because look, I mean, those guys were in Islanders stuff. And Morocco's and Jets stuff. So yeah, it's definitely New York. It's definitely the one I was at. That's pretty crazy. Alright, will Rex Strike Force. Oh, Demolition. Going after Strike Force. They do end up taking the titles at WrestleMania 4. There's some old Axe makeup. Oh, Hercules and the Warrior. We'll turn it around for you guys for 1 second so you see how it actually is supposed to look. There is the actual way it's supposed to look if you want to look at it like that. But we will put it back the way it goes. Right, and then we keep going, and you've got your order form for WWF Magazine. Here is the catalog, which is coming loose. Not sure if it has been destroyed or just it's coming loose. A lot of the times, I've said in previous issues, I didn't usually cut pictures out of the magazine proper, but if I wanted to make a little scrapbook type of thing, a little wrestling art and crafts, I would cut out of the catalog because I figured, who cares? Not to mention the catalogs are the same catalogs for 6 months straight. So, all right, there is the continuation of the previous article. Titans Clash. There's some Warrior stuff. There's Billy Jack and Hercules from WrestleMania 3. I want to get the glare off for you. Oh, the main event, WWF World Title up for grabs. What an event this main event was. Prime time, 8 o'clock, NBC. Huge, huge numbers. Still believe the most watched wrestling event in television history because it was on regular old broadcast television. Everyone who had a TV could watch it. And then, of course, Savage beats Honky, but he didn't beat him for the title. I think it was like a count out or a disqualification or something. But he didn't take the title, which was good for him because he'd go on in a few months, obviously, and take the world title. Of course, you did have the Hart versus Strike Force that went off. The show went off the air in the middle of the match. I'm surprised they just didn't make the match end quicker, but they didn't. They went off the air, I believe, in the middle of the match. And Heenan dogged by Fear. Matilda's out to put the bite on a weasel. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Walking the dog with no actual dog. There's the actual dog. There's Matilda. I guess they got her back, or that picture before they stole her. I don't know. She was dog-napped. And here, WWF Magazine Reader's Private Sale. Again, we saw this in last issue, and here it is. Maybe it's the stuff they're trying to get rid of. The old Hulkamania stuff. The American-made stuff. The Superstar Billy Graham stuff. You know, the Magnificent Morocco stuff, because he was now The Rock. Junkyard Dog was probably gone at this point. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was gone at this point for at least a little while. He comes back before WrestleMania 4. Billy Jack, and then Tito was part of Strike Force, so they probably, wanted to get rid of the Tito Santana stuff. So this is probably all the stuff they had left that they were trying to get rid of. They probably gave it at great prices. Yeah, save over 50% on these all-time favorites. Killer Bees, I don't know, I guess the bees were gone by that point. Private Eye, Elizabeth at home, just paying the bills, doing some shopping, driving in her car. These weren't staged at all. Cooking, sipping some wine, playing piano in a ball gown, typical Tuesday night for Elizabeth at the house. WWF Lowdown, you got Oliver Humpadink, you got Ravishing Rick Rude, and you got Peggy Sue, who's actually just sensational Sherry under a wig and some glasses. Freddie Blassie still showing up in WWF Magazine. You got Hillbilly Jim, Ricky Steamboat, and Superstar Billy Graham. Wrestler's Rebuttal. I Was Cheated by Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. And of course your crossword, which I've already filled out. So if you have this copy at home and want to fill out your own, don't look at mine, don't cheat. And of course, caught in the act. Back to Elizabeth at home with a milk mustache, but I don't know what she's drinking exactly there. Milkshake, I don't know. Pile driver, cassette, and poster. And your back is the Superstars of Wrestling ice cream bars. There is the April 1988 issue. All right, guys, that is the April 1988 issue of WWF Magazine. Hulk Hogan on the cover. Guys, again, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. But that does it for this week. April 88, Hogan on the cover. Next week, we're going to have the May 1988 issue, Miss Elizabeth on the cover, guys. Can't wait for that. All right, until then, guys, though, have a good one.